Let's unbox my brand new sewing machine. Welcome, I do sewing and DIY related content, and today we are opening my brand new machine. So this is the Janome Memory Craft 9850, and when I first undid the box, I saw that it had this bag of accessories. Now this machine, I got it on sale as it was originally used in a classroom setting, so it had been used for a couple classes over about a month period. So I am going to be looking to see if there's any issues with that, but so far it looks really good. So once I took that initial styrofoam out, there was then a second piece of styrofoam. This had, I believe what this is like is part of the embroidery unit on the machine. So I'm going to be very careful with that, set that to the side. Then in the box itself, you can see you have the machine, you have some little bags of accessories. So these are the embroidery hoops. I partly went with this one because it had a few different size hoops. So I'm excited to learn more. I've never done embroidery before at all, so it's going to be a brand new experience for me. This also had a physical instruction booklet. It had a CD with it. I actually am so excited that it has that nice physical booklet. There's the power cord, and then I was just time to take out the machine itself. This was quite heavy compared to my other sewing machine, so there was a weight difference. And then as you can see, the box is just empty now. So for the machine, there is this big piece of styrofoam. You're just going to pull that out from the back, and then the only piece I potentially thought was still missing was the foot pedal, but I will show you where that is in a second. Everything looks really good with this though. I did like the handle that it came with. It feels very sturdy and firm. There's this tiny little piece of styrofoam, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove that. The machine looks great. So for being a classroom model, it had been used a little bit before. It really does look pretty much brand new, so I'm very excited to start to use it, start to work with it, and actually see what I can make. That piece of styrofoam from earlier, this is where the foot pedal is. So in case you find yourself also looking for it, it's just in that little piece of styrofoam. So I'm glad that we found that piece. But here is what the machine looks like. It's actually all plugged in right now. And so I think it looks really pretty. It's not super large by any means, which is nice. And then I'm just gonna turn this on. It does take it a second after you press the power button. At first that confused me, but it just powers right up. So it's much more computerized than my other machine was. At the top, you can flip up this little lid that has all of the stitches. There's truly so many stitches compared to my old machine. And then we also get the lettering. It has so many different options. Similar to sort of other machines, it does show you how to thread. It does have the automatic bobbin filler, which is nice. There is an automatic needle threader. It has a lot of different buttons for like cutting the thread, knotting it, doing back stitching, and then there's just so many different types of stitches. The bottom portion can come off so that if you're working on a tiny sleeve, you have the ability to do that. And then in the accessory bag, it has a different bobbin thread. I believe that's for embroidery. And then there's little embroidery scissors. You have different hooks so that you can add different types of thread for the top portion. And then we have some stoppers for the thread spools as well. There's a stylus, so this is actually for working with the screen if you want. There's some cleaner that it comes with, which is really nice. And then there's some more little accessories. So a seam ripper, always good to have. There's a screwdriver, some different pieces to help you with installing. We have some needles. I love when it comes with different needles. It does look like it uses just your normal universal needles though, which is great. And then it does have some bobbins in it. So I love having extras of those. The nice part is it does use the same type of bobbins as my old machine did as well. And then there's lots of presser feet. I'm not going to go through all of these right now. One thing I just want to point out with them though is that they do have a letter on them, and then the machine, when you select a stitch, it actually has which letter presser foot, so you know which presser foot to use with each stitch. So I thought that that's really helpful. My old machine did that as well, and I just like when they have that little ability, so it's a lot easier to know which presser foot to use with each stitch type. It looks like a lot of these are pretty standard as far as like a blind stitch foot, zipper foot, regular presser foot, but we'll learn more. For the reference book that it comes with, it did have these two little charts which are super helpful. One is for sewing and then one is for the embroidery mode. I will say that so far I've only used the sewing mode. I haven't done anything with the embroidery. In the book itself, it does come with information on the warranty as well as different accessories you can buy for it. It seems like this booklet on the accessories though is for all of the Janome machines, so it's not just like for one in particular. Now the store that I bought this from offers you two introductory classes, one for sewing and one for embroidery. So I've only done pieces with the sewing portion of using this machine, so I'll probably do embroidery after I do those classes. For the machine though, look how many lights are on the bottom. Like there's so many lights. My other machine had one light, this one has four. So I really do like how bright it is. For the bobbins, I talked about I came with some. I did get some pre-filled bobbins from the store. I've heard some really good things about these, and I wanted to try it out. So once I got the bobbin in and it threaded, I just went ahead and did a test. Now I didn't show the video of me actually threading it because I want to make sure I do it correctly, and I feel like the first couple times I was doing it, it wasn't the smoothest. So as I learn more about this machine, I can, include some videos on how to thread it or how to put the bobbin in, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing it correctly and not showing you something wrong. So I probably will hold on that, but just so you can see, it is sewing. I have it on the slowest speed right now, just to make sure there wasn't any big issues when I was putting the fabric through. Everything looks good though. I do like this little button that will cut the thread for me. I've never had that before, so it was like a very fancy thing to have on my sewing machine. It looks really nice though. The stitch looks really clean. I've had this for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, and I've been using it a lot for sewing, and I will say that I still love it. So I'm excited to get to use it more, see what I can do with it, and just watch it grow. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you want to see next. Thanks for watching.